So this is a quick video on water Leto. I said I was gonna make this video earlier this week, but unfortunately I was barely able to get to it. So let's just go over the comp that I'm gonna use for water Leto. And the only reason why you'll get water Leto is because you want to get Omens 10 and Omens 11 out of the way. Though if you are new, I can't stress this enough, please get Blavatsky, Fire Blavatsky. She is the best unit you can get, especially for a beginner. It's just that Omen 11 isn't a priority until you can awaken to third awakening, basically. So, and that's almost mid game, if anything. But you do gotta farm a lot of Omen 10 to get a lot of your runes. So Blavatsky for newer players is always a better choice. Water Leto is just an alternate, I guess you could say, but Blavatsky would always be the better choice. Alright, so here's my tank that I'm gonna use for Omen. Plus 19, almost 20,000 HP, plus 1,200 defense, and everything else doesn't really matter. But that's my stats. Here are the gears. I'll go over. You could just pause the video and see it for yourself. All right. And here's Leto. Now, my Leto could be built wrong. I've only built her like this so far. She has 236 speed, 2,300, right? No, not 2,300, 23,000 HP, 1,200 defense, and accuracy is at 100%, 101%. But now, you're not going to be able to get this kind of speed, especially if you're a beginner. This account is a month and 2 weeks old tomorrow, but I was able to get this speed on a support. Now you don't need this much speed, especially on a support. For Omen, you could probably use that kind of speed in PvP, but for Omen you don't need this kind of speed. I do want to try another build soon, which she'll be a lot slower but a lot tankier, a lot more accurate, hopefully. But what I do want to say is that I don't think you need this much speed, especially if you're running a dot team, because the dots last for like 30 seconds, I believe, and you don't need your team to constantly be fast to be able to damage the Omen boss if you're just going for the dots. So I will try a different build, but for now I think this is the only video I'll make. So you can make your own picks, I guess, if you want Leto or Fire Blavatsky. But again, if you are new, pick Fire Blavatsky. Alright. Now, those are my stats. Here's my gear. She's on HP Eruption or Life Eruption. These are her runes. If you guys want to pause the video just to see the stats, the substats, the substats, alright? Just pause the video to see the substats if you want. There you go, the substats. Now we're gonna go to Omen 10 and see how good she is. Now I do want to say that she doesn't fall way behind on Fire Blavatsky, especially since she can be a dual Omen 10, Omen 11 unit. But at the end of the day, Fire Blavatsky, if you're new, she'll be the better choice. So let's get this started. I'm just running two, my tank and my water Leto, so just to give you guys an idea how good she is. They shouldn't fail. I did a test run and they were consistent, so let me see. Here we go. She planted the first dot. You always want Leto to be landing those dots, so make sure you always got accuracy on either Blavatsky or her. Just make sure they got a lot of accuracy. Now, the reason why I say you don't need this much speed is because speed can work against you in Omen due to the fact that the more skills you cast, he can basically one-shot you with that AoE. So, if you don't have a tanky team, he could probably kill your whole squad. So this is the reason why I'm saying I don't think you need that much speed, but just consistent speed to be able to land those dots, and of course accuracy. But I'm just making this one video. If you guys want another video on Leto with the slower build, just let me know. I'll do it. But this video is just for people that want to get a dual unit for Omen 10 and Omen 11. Leto is great for that. I do want to say though that Blavatsky would be faster in Omen 10, but she will not work as good in Omen 11 as Water Leto. Alright, so this is just for the people that want a dual unit to be able to progress quicker. Because if you can't summon a unit for Omen 10, for Omen 11, my bad. Because you can have a Blavatsky for Omen 10, but once you need those runes for Omen 11 and you don't have the good units that can at least hold out, I guess, you will need something that can an attribute like water or forest to be able to withstand Omen 11, especially as a progressing player. Once you're end game, you don't really care about that because your units are gonna basically just destroy the boss. But for progressing player, you do want not to be stopped constantly. So but again, beginners, Blavatsky, he's always good. You can always work towards getting a different unit for Omen 10, for Omen 11. But if you don't want to do that and you feel like you won't be lucky enough to pull a decent daughter for Omen 10 and another daughter for 11, then Water Leto is your best choice. Now, for me, I have no beef with Omen 11 right now. I don't deserve to be there, but I did do, I think, 2 runs and I built my teams differently. What is this, eruption? Now we're gonna sell this. I did make my teams differently, and I was actually able to beat Omen 11. Now, my main account hasn't been able to beat Omen 11. Now, granted, I haven't really tried to do it, but the fact that this account was able to beat Omen 11 with Water Leto, with the 5-star unit, it's pretty, I'll say, good, right? Now, I'm going to show you Water Leto, the skills, because you do have to skill up your Blavatsky and your Leto. Whichever you pick, you have to skill them up. It's always your safest bet to do that. Alright, now she's second awakening. I did skill her up completely, so except of course the awakening 3 plus 4 and 5. But other than that, the first and second awakening, whichever opens up, I have skilled up completely. So she has a 100% chance to land those thoughts in her first skill, and the same thing with their second skill. 100%, right? Yeah. Again, now this is the reason why I'm saying that you don't need speed on your Leto, because those thoughts will last for about 30 seconds depending on how skilled up you have her. So as long as she can constantly bring up those skills up, and at around 30 seconds, you should be okay. But I just did it like that because I just wanted to see how much speed I could get on her, and I don't even have runes on my main account this fast, which is pretty amazing. So there's that. I did just scale her up completely, so I told you about that, right? Now I'm gonna show you my Omen 10, my Omen 11 run. I'm not gonna do it because it takes a long time, but I'm gonna show you that I did beat it with Water Leto. Now we go to our name right here. We go to Omen 11, 2 minutes and 50 seconds, with Valkyria, Leto, a Reviver, and a Damage Dealer. Now, I don't have any business being in Omen 11 right now due to the fact that none of my units are Third Awakening. But being able to do that without having my units at Third Awakening or Fourth Awakening for that matter is honestly pretty, it feels pretty good. It's not consistent because I haven't really tried to run it that many times, but it's possible with Water Leto. Just to let you know, if you really need a daughter for both Omen 10 and Omen 11. Oh, this video is getting way too long. But anyways, to wrap up my process on this, if you're new, fire Blavatsky 100%. That's what I personally recommend. If you feel, now that's my first point. My second point, if you feel like you'll progress quickly enough and don't feel like you'll summon another daughter for Omen 10 and a different daughter for Omen 11, go for Water Leto. Now it might take you a little bit longer to progress, but you'll have that unit for both Omen 10 and Omen 11. Like I did it, I kind of regret it a little bit because I have no business yet in being in Omen 11. Any runes I get from Omen 11 I can't use, but overall, once I get my units to Third Awakening, you know, I'll be happy that I had a Leto at least to progress. So if that makes sense. Hopefully it makes sense. You know, this is my Omen 10 run, 1 minute 26 seconds. It's way quicker. This isn't my team. My team is just Camila and Leto, which works wonders. Yeah, so hopefully, again, this is just a little Water Leto discussion video. So hopefully you guys learned something new, or if you guys got inspired to get a Leto for yourself, go for it. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.